Hey, what's up? Why I love Rockford Fosgate Amplifiers? Well, for one, the primary reason why I like Fosgate Amplifiers because back in the 90s, uh, early 90s, Fosgate and J Audio, they had seminars or sessions. You could go out to Arizona and they would teach you how to install their products, how to read box parameters, how to make boxes for subwoofers, all a lot of stuff. Stuff that you don't see a lot of manufacturers doing today because, for one, most of them just cookie cutters. So that's one of the reasons why I like Fosgate. Went to attended one of their seminars. It's a shop that I was working for way back in the 90s at one of all the installers and box builders. You had to go get trained. So I was trained by two of the best, Fosgate and J Audio. I don't even know if they still do those things today. So I always have love in my heart for Fosgate. Are they expensive? Yes, this is a very expensive amp. Could you get the same wires for far cheaper? No. You thought I was gonna say, yeah, I know you would. I know you thought, man, you can't get the same wires for far cheaper. You can't get the same signal noise ratio, highly damped, quality sound with the THD and the ability to make the same power at 1 or 2 ohm with as clean as you can with this Fosgate. That's just my opinion. And remember, cardio is basically a bunch of opinions. So if anybody asks me what amplifier would you recommend, I'm always gonna recommend either a Fosgate entry level, which is the prime, the punch for the mid level, or the power series when you want to go SPL compete or you just want to have a lot of power. There's a reason why they say unleash the beast. There's a reason why Fosgate 1500s have summarily dismissed those who had twice as much power, supposedly. And that's because of the technology they have inside a Fosgate amplifier. That's what you're paying for. The point blank period, that's what you paying for. Fosgate know like I know. J Audio know like I know. You don't need all that power to get loud. You don't need all that power to maintain a certain dB. If your electrical is right and your box right, you'll be surprised. Most of y'all ain't even heard over 1,000 watts. Seriously, honestly, 1,000 clean watts. Yeah, you gotta go out there with the big mega systems. I don't take nothing away from that. I got friends who got mega systems. I got a friend on the West Coast got 4.5 18s. Oh, I think like 20,000 watts. Yeah, he bring the noise. And my little setup when I'm doing them kickers or other setups ain't nowhere close to what he doing. He way up there on like 60s, 5 and better on music. All right, but for the most people that watch my channel and for majority of my users, those of you who are going out and buy what y'all think you should buy because the big boys are using it, some of you are just wasting your money. You're buying amplifier after amplifier after amplifier. Well, you could have just bought your amplifier one time and been done with it. I done had my 1500. I've had this one 8 years, one in the truck 6 years. Yeah. No, never had a problem with them. Never. I'll run them at 2 ohm and 1 ohm, depending on what setup. I had the XAV3s and they was at 1 ohm. The G5s, one time was at 1 ohm, one time was at 2 ohm. The American Bass 8s, it was at 2 ohm. The Toros was at 2 ohm. I mean, I swatched them out. Once I said it, I never had to say it again. I've never had to worry about my amp. I will tell you, yes, a Fosgate amp does get hot. It gets very, very hot. Yes, it does come with a 4-gauge input. I would suggest you put a 1-gauge on it. It has a 200 amp draw. Yeah, they have the technology, and it will perform as long as you can get enough amperage through that 4-gauge wire, a nice, thick, beefy 4-gauge wire. Because if your power's not right going in, Fosgate will cut off on you. It ain't $900 now, so they doing you a favor. If they cut off on you, they doing you a favor. They telling you, hey, something's wrong. Your power's not right. You got me where I don't have 2 inches of airspace around me so I can cool off. But yes, the Fosgate gonna get very hot. Hot enough to cook an egg, fry bacon. Yes, it gets that hot. Ain't gonna cut off with that power right. I've never had my Fosgate cut off, never. When I was hot shotting, those of you know me from hot shotting, I was driving the truck. I used to play my Fosgate, play my music loud, man, for like 2-3 hours at a time. Constant beating on all temperatures. Cold, hot, didn't make no difference. Kept me awake while I was driving. And that's why I mess with Fosgate. I got a prime in my son's truck with the Neo, the DB Drive Neo 8 he's running. He's running off my prime 1200. That amp's over 10 years old. I got the old prime 1200.1. That amp is over 10 years old. Yes, never cuts off, no problem, never. So I'm always gonna be a Fosgate body. You ask me what amp would you recommend, I'm gonna say a prime, a punch, or a power. Proven performance. If you're gonna buy, when I told you if you're gonna buy amplifier, you listening to your, when you listen to your system, people listen to your amplifier. They clean the signal, they clean the power. The easier it is for the subs to follow instructions inside the enclosures. It's easy for the sub to follow instructions inside the enclosure. They can say what they want to say about Fosgate. They're not going to say they don't do rated power. They're not going to never tell you it's dirty power. It's respected. It's respected. Y'all seen the video with the kickers. It's respected. When you go up against the Fosgate and people say, what you got in there? Fosgate power, you'll see they ain't going to say nothing. Other than you a rich boy. But they ain't gonna say nothing negative about that Fosgate. Period. You need any enclosure, get at me, man. One of my latest correct. I think this Galvin's Lockhart's box. Got it on the channel for you. You need enclosures 404-694. You want to see something about it, Black? You did. You sure looking good. Is this the video I let y'all see Vanna Black? Cause look how, I got that bulldog stand, look at that. So she could technically just walk like from that end of the camera to about right here. And y'all see that back go down like that, and then that 515 come out. I could call right now. I gotta do my hand like this. Come on that screen. Look at you. Put the Vaseline down, you pervert. I'm out of here, man. Later.